That's right. Don't forget to log on to doggiediamondsnofilter.com. That is my official website. On that website, you will see everything pertaining to Doggie Diamonds, how to contact me on various social media platforms, as well as my merch, as well as videos you might have missed. Everything is on doggiediamondsnofilter.com. Why? Because that is my official website. Make sure you log on there on the daily. And also, have you heard about my $100 promo deal? If you didn't, let me give you some details really quick on this promotion that I do. Listen, the promotion will be done on the Interlude TV and Doggie Diamonds TV. That's on the Insta stories, the YouTube community, the threads, the Facebook, the Twitter accounts. I can promote whatever you need. But as a reminder, this is for serious inquiries only, and you must be Cash App ready. I can help you bring more awareness to your products. Just contact me at Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. At Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. Make sure you contact me there. At Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. Let's go. Yes, and as you check in, make sure you hit that like button. And don't forget,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
yes.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
I stepped away for like 2 seconds. I had something to do really quick. Well, we got Terrence Foster in the room. We got Young Yala in here. Kalila Austin, what's up? Neltron 8000, what is up? How's everybody doing tonight? I'm here. I seen some weird stuff going on, so y'all might be elsewhere, but y'all need to be here with me. Brooklyn GQ, what's up? The Ninth Power, what's up with you? Don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes. This is gonna be hilarious as usual. Yes, you know what I do. If you're unfamiliar with what I do, you're gonna see. B Nick 392, what's up? Alexis Brandon. It's Bell. I'm blind as hell. I'm telling y'all I can't see. When I get glasses, don't say nothing. I gotta get some real glasses. Make sure you hit the like button too. It's important. Hit the like button. And don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes. Hit the like button as y'all come in the room. It's important that you hit the like. Yes. Hit the like. Beard Gang, what's up? What's up, the Beard Gang in the building? Yes, Young Yala, what is up? I shouted you earlier, but I ain't see you the last one, so I just gotta make sure I shout you twice, you know. I got loyal people who's always here, so I gotta make sure that they know that they are appreciated. Appreciated. Get the likes up. Hit that like button. If you don't know how to hit the like button, it's right under. You could exit live chat, hit like, and then come right back. It's very easy to hit the like button. Hit the like button, hit the like button. What's up, everybody? I'm Doggie Diamonds. What? Yeah, I punched myself. I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. Bomani, what's going on? How's everybody doing this evening? It's Monday, right? Yeah, it's Monday. I didn't even know what today was. I thought it was Taco Tuesdays. I'm sitting there saying, damn, I want tacos. Cause it's Tuesday, you know. But yeah, man, this thing getting out of control. Chris Harlow, what's up? Nice work, what's up? So yo, man, I just want to kick it with y'all really quick. I ain't gonna keep y'all all night. But I just want to kick it with y'all really quick. Jay-Z is funny as hell to me. Jay-Z do what Jay-Z do, you know, and I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But I just want to say, right, this whole thing has been very crazy because a lot of people were saying Jay-Z is next for this, Jay-Z is that, and we seeing a lot of things unfold. We seen accusations, then we seen retractions, then we seen inconsistencies. But this is where we at right now. We seeing lawyers now. And a lot of times people were saying, well, why don't he do this with his lawyer? Well, the lawyers is out now and the lawyer is talking. When the lawyers start talking, a lot of people start scurrying and moving. And that's what we see happening right now. But that's not what this show is about tonight. The show is about Jay-Z being Jay-Z. And it's a thin line between being a businessman and being a piece of a piece of hold on, could I bleep myself? A piece of Yeah, there we go. It's a thin line because in business, sometimes you have to be that. And nobody understands your business and why you're like that. Bars Lounge, Preem, what's up? So sometimes you are POS. And people don't get it, but it's business because most people who are great businessmen and women are POSs in the eyes of somebody. Why do I say that? So over the years, we've seen Diddy and Jay-Z in many, many pictures. People will consider them to be friends. People think they comrades, they brothers. It was one video where Diddy was like, the only person who could call me Sean is Jay-Z. Diddy executive produced American Gangster album. We just thought they was comrades. Now, I knew that they wasn't. I know that it was business because I know the mind of Jay-Z. It was just people that don't know the mind of Jay-Z that thought they were friends and thought they was brothers. So when the Diddy accusations came out, everybody was like, where's Jay-Z at? Why is he not saying nothing? I already knew why Jay-Z wasn't saying nothing. Not because he was guilty as Diddy was, not because he was going to be implicated, because that's what Jay-Z do. See, what does DeHaven, Beanie Siegel, Casanova, Dame Dash, you name it, what do they all have in problem? What do they all have in common? When they get in trouble, Jay-Z distances himself. He don't stand with you when you get in trouble. That's what they all have in common. They will all get the hell, or he will get the hell away from you when you get in trouble. So, for example, when you look at this article, and again, we thought Jay-Z and Diddy was all this and that, but when you look at this article, Jay-Z's lawyer says rapper and Diddy's relationship was just purely professional, no closer association. So people like, that's his man, they was together. And then I think even when the young lady put them together of these accusations, I knew this wasn't going to go well. And I knew Jay-Z was going to be like, I know him, but I don't know a nigga like that. And that's where we at today. So Jay-Z's lawyer, Alex Spiro, is setting the record straight on his client's relationship with Sean Diddy Combs. Mr. Carter has nothing to do with Mr. Combs' case or Mr. Combs. They know each other professionally for a number of years, Spiro told US Weekly and other reporters during a roundtable with press on Monday, December 16th at Roc Nation's New York City offices. Just like in all professions, people know each other. At the music awards, they support each other. If you go to the NBA All-Star game, they support each other. They were just professional. That's just professional work. There is no closer association between any of them. That's all a matter of fiction. So what I find to be funny is that Jay-Z has a history of doing this. You could be his man. You could be everything. Look, DeHaven introduced me to the game. DeHaven this, DeHaven that. But the minute DeHaven got locked up, he ain't bail him out. He distanced himself. That's what he do. So I'm not shocked. Jay-Z pulled a classic move. So even DeHaven saying that Dame was wilding because Jay-Z distanced himself, DeHaven was like, yo, he did it to me, and I was his man from the hood. You was his man in business, and he did it to me. You don't think he was going to do it to you? Beanie Siegel got locked up. They was like, you want to be responsible for him? Hell no, I don't know that nigga like that. So I find it funny that people are surprised that he would do that. That's what he do. I ain't shocked. Shit, you locked up for what? I don't know that nigga like that. We cool. We did some records. I might have wrote a verse for him. We did a video together, but I don't know him like that. And that's what Jay-Z does. So I'm not even saying he fouled for that. I'm just saying he has a track record of doing that. Beanie Siegel was signed to him. DeHaven, they hustled together. DeHaven was like a mentor to him in the streets. They moms was close and all that. So he'd be like, yo, look, I know you like that, but I don't know you like that. See, what had happened was, so that shit is funny as hell to me. Like everybody like, wait, listen, when Diddy first got locked up, people was like, "Where's Jay-Z at? Why he not saying nothing?" Because that nigga was finding his extra strategy. Not even a strategy. It was a strategy. He was like, "Yo, listen, man, I don't know him like that. I ain't never rock with him." So I just think that's funny as hell that people would be surprised that he would say that. Nah, that's what he do. That's what he do. Beanie Siegel was signed to him, and he went to court, and they was like, "Yo, nah, I ain't being responsible for him." Dame Dash has been through all types of shit. He act like he don't even know Dame. And they was together for, not on that type of time, but they was together for years, getting money and everything. He just act like he don't even know that nigga. Even when Biggs was locked up. Remember Biggs got locked up for I think it was weed seeds or whatever the case. He ain't fuck with that nigga when he was locked up. He act like he ain't know that nigga too. So that's hilarious to me when he just be like, "Yo, look, man, I ain't got nothing to do with nothing." He'll just get low, and it's business. I think Jay-Z is more of a businessman than he is because us in the hood, we think of, that was my man. We was eating them hairy chicken wings and rice together. Nigga be like, "Shit, we ain't never eat that together." I don't know nothing about that. We ate what together? Nah, I don't know him. He just move. He just moved far away from you. Like he don't got nothing to do with that. Remember Casanova was at the Rock Nation party and all that, and he was throwing up the rock and all of this. I'm Rock Nation. They just removed his ass off the website. You ain't see them mention him at all. Like you don't even think that Casanova was a part of Rock Nation. They don't mention his name at all. He was throwing up the rock, all types of stuff. It's the Rock. He got locked up. They was like, "Who? I don't even know who you talking about." Yo, that shit is funny as hell. So let this be a lesson to you. You think Jay-Z your man? That's the big homie, the Brody, all that shit y'all make up, the Brody, the Buzzin', the Cuzzo, the Crow, all that shit you make up. Get in trouble. He don't know you from nowhere. So if you see somebody shit on a day one dude and shit on artists that signed to them, you don't stand a chance. Like who? Just turn it to Jason Bourne out of nowhere. Casa what? Oh, I don't know. Yo, I just think that's funny as hell because he didn't say free Diddy or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, look, it's like somebody just hit that flash thing in his face from, what's that, Men in Black? You don't know nothing about Casanova. Like Casa who? Casablanca? Like Casamigos. Yeah, I know the owner of that. Like, no, Casanova. No, Casamigos? We don't drink Casamigos. We drink that shit is funny as hell. That shit is funny as hell. He'd just be like, "Yo, I don't even know who that is." And the funniest thing about it is that when your lawyer's like, "Man, they was just cool." He ain't fuck with that nigga like that. Yo, that's just funny. But I mean, there's no loyalty in business. There's no loyalty in business. In business is business, and I think we think street shit is loyalty because we got stupid all these cliches as stitches get stitches and all of that shit. Nigga be like, "Yo, look, man, you get in trouble like that, I don't know nothing about you." Barbie girl Tina, I appreciate you. Yeah, I do have a goal challenge too. 10 super chats. That's all. That's my goal for today. So be a part of the goal. But I mean, yo, man, it if you ain't got no wrongdoing and you know, and you get locked up for something wild, it's hard to stick with you. Like, it ain't like he got locked up for pissing in the airport or something like that. You what? Nah, I ain't with that. I ain't with that. But again, man, this is an industry, and it transcends the industry now. Like, you notice you could wake up and somebody ain't your friend on social media no more, and you like, what the hell happened? We never had an argument. Damn, I just like they post. I just, sent them words of encouragement in the DM or something like that, and you just look and they're not your friend no more. We at a day and time where, listen, man, your time is your days is numbered with everybody. Your days is, listen, ain't no camaraderie no more. Ain't no, nah, that's my man. We go way back. Listen, day one dudes is falling out. Listen, I wake up every day and it be people that I thought I was cool with. I have a YouTube video dissing me and I'm like, nah, I just shouted him out. What the hell happened? That's just where we at. That's just today's society. It ain't no, nah, that's my man. Nah, that shit is situational. If a motherfucker could use you for something, then that's your man. If there's any stain on your name or whatever the case may be, people be like, I don't know him like that. I know him from the internet. Now, I don't really know him like that. I just know him from the internet. And it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy because now it's no innocent till proven guilty. You got something on your name? Nah, I don't want that around me. I can't have that for my brand. And we'll celebrate failure. We'll celebrate with each other while we all, equally poison our people via the music and the alcohol and the deviance and all that. We'll celebrate that. But you get into trouble, I don't know you. Like, what is it? What is a friend these days, though? Like, because this shit got to get redefined. Like, I don't even know what a friend is anymore. What's a friend and what is knowing somebody anymore? I don't even know what it is. You got people who've been to your crib. You got people who got your personal telephone number. One day they'll just be like, they ain't cool with you. And you like, nigga, you been in my crib. Or you think I just let anybody in my crib? You think anybody has my phone number? You think anybody knows my family? It's who the hell is your friend? You got family who ain't even your family. It could be your brother, your sister, your first cousin, or whoever. It's just all weird now. It's like, it's all situational now. Remember it was just like, yo, at one point, you felt like, the note to self. I don't even know if you on social media. It's like now, who's your people? Who's your people now? Now it's like everybody is an associate. Everybody's a situational person that if you think you're a little bit more, you think you're a little important in somebody's life, they're gonna show you. Think how nowadays people pretty much sell you out for anything, right? Like, people sell you out for people. Like, when I first started this journey, like on YouTube and all of that, and doing content, I thought I had like some loyal people, right? I thought I was like, I thought people was my people. See, I didn't know that people were just content consumers, right? I thought, that's such and such from my chat. Then I started seeing other people pop into the space, and then I seen people like liking their posts and celebrating them, and I'm like, damn, I ain't seen them in my chat in a long time. So they don't, and then I look, they don't even follow me. I'll be like, what the hell? What they stop following me for? That's just what it is. Anybody who's in the culture and they feed a certain vibration that they want. It ain't even got to be no high vibration. It could be a low vibration. It could be a mid vibration. If they feed a certain vibration, that's just who they gravitating to. So I don't even be trying to hold people to, you're this, you're that. But I'm telling you, I be seeing people and they just be championing other people. And I be like, oh, okay, it is what it is. What could I do? You know what I'm saying? I got DMs, yo, you my favorite podcast. And then it'll be somebody else that don't even really have no real show or anything. And they'll just be like, all in their comments and all that. Don't share shit of mine no more. Like, wow. So again, you think somebody's your friend if you want to. Remember it was a point where you be like, nah, I grew up with them. They wouldn't do nothing like that. Yeah, that shit used to mean something. But like, nah, I known them for 20 years. They not like that. Yeah, all right, this internet, this social media, this shit just changed everything. Only thing that you know about people is that you don't know nothing about people. Everything has changed. I'm telling you, it was some days, y'all seen some of the people I looked out for, I help, I shout out. Yo, go subscribe to such and such. I wake up and I'm just getting dissed. And I'm like, what the hell happened between last night and today? And it's just like now, if somebody could wake up on the wrong side of the couch or wake up on the wrong side of the floor and it's up for you. So you be thinking somebody, you have a past history with somebody like, yo, we did this and we did that together. You be like, nah. And then you be like, I haven't heard from that nigga in like 2 years. I haven't heard from that nigga. That's just, that's just what it is. That's just, and I can't get used to it because I'm a person who, you didn't think about it, a lot of us don't let a lot of people in. We don't let people know where we live. People don't have your personal number. People don't have access to you. One of the things that you have to do with social media is caught wrong side of the floor. You caught that, Watch Slicer. You caught that. I'm just saying, like, you don't let people have access to you. So you'll give people access to you and you think you got some type of camaraderie with them. And you ain't got nothing. You be like, what happened? And then you feel kind of stupid because you kind of want an explanation, but they don't even know why. They don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know why. You didn't do nothing. They just woke up today on the wrong side of the floor, or they went in the bathroom to drop a deuce and they ain't had no tissue, and that shit was your fault. They had to use paper or use a washcloth or diaper wipes. And it's your fault. That's just, you don't even know why people are mad at you. You don't know why. So you could be sitting, imagine Diddy sitting in prison just like, yeah, I got to reach out to Hove, and that nigga, reach out to who? He changed his number, did all types of shit. Motherfuckers have changed their number. The niggas have changed their number. I be having people, I'm telling you, people be mad at me. I don't be like, what the fuck I did? And then you gotta be outside of yourself because you gotta not care. Because if you care, then you're emotional. So we all gotta walk around like Data or Dr. Spock from Star Trek, and we gotta just not care about each other no more. Just really think about it. We gotta just not care. We have to just make peace with the fact that, man, you've been cool for 15 years, but I just know for a fact, year 16, we could just not talk. And we ain't really got no rhyme or reason. We ain't gonna really discuss it. Remember at one point, person to call you and say, I wasn't feeling how you such and such. I was in the party. You left me. Remember it'd be like, we went out to eat and I needed $10 more. It used to be something. I called you, you didn't pick up now. It ain't no fair hearing. It's just like, I don't fuck with him. Who? Why not? I just don't fuck with him. What happened? I don't know. We grow apart. Like, what the hell? I'm telling you, it ain't no reason no more why people don't rock with each other. Sometimes y'all be asking me, yo, what happened with you and such and such? I be like, truthfully, I really don't know. Some people just stop talking to me. I don't know. I didn't say nothing bad about them. I might have just sent them $20 or sent them a couple of dollars or wished them a happy birthday or whatever. And that's it. It's just over. You know, I be sitting here live, motherfucker be live at the same time as me. I'm like, yo, hold on. Fuck this nigga going live when I go live for? I thought we had a deal. Niggas be like, nah, that shit's situational. I don't fuck with him. And then people always want to hold my feet to the fire of what happened with you and such and such. Like I'm the type of nigga that fall out with everybody. I don't fall out with everybody. It's just that when people start getting weird, I don't know how to unweird you. And what I normally would do is pick up the phone and call people. But I was just like, yo, man, I don't even want to know. I don't want to refriend nobody. I don't want to, this week we cool, the next week you feel away, then I don't even be rekindling relationships with women. Like, once we break up, that's just pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, we had good times and all that. No. You put mileage on that box, I'm good. So it ain't no with friends and we didn't talk and all that. I had a friend I ain't speak to for 10 years, right? 20 years. 20 years. I ain't speak to for 20 years because he refused to stop blaming me for messing with a girl that I didn't mess with. Now, I proved every way that I could that I didn't mess with this girl. I swore on my deceased family member. Everything like that was sentimental to me. First of all, I don't know why I owe you an explanation because once I say I didn't do something, why we can't leave it like that? But that's not good enough for you. So I'm like, yo, I swear to such and such. This motherfucker just kept running with the fact that I messed with this chick that I didn't mess with. One thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to lie on myself. I'm not going to lie. Nothing, I'm not going to lie. Like I lie to the cops, I lie to white people. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to lie to you. And this nigga just kept going on. And so I was just like, yo, I'm not going to spend my life trying to prove to somebody that I didn't do something that they decide they want to accuse me of, right? So after 20 years, we saw each other and we started conversing and then, we started talking and this nigga brought that shit up again. I'm like, yo, how you think we got where he was like, yo, man, we ain't speak for 20 years and all that. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, it's going to be 21 if you keep starting this. You like, yo, when do you leave something alone, right? It comes a time where you're not important enough. I'm not scared of you. I'm not worried about you whipping my ass and none of that. What I got a lot of you for? And sometimes people just don't believe you. And if you don't believe me, then that means you don't trust me. And the girl said, come on, man, him, that's like a brother to me. And how I am with certain women, I'm not thirsty. If it's like a brother, if I'm like a brother to you, that's all I'm ever going to be. Ain't no like, I'm like a brother to you. But for the past 15 years, I was, looking at you. No, we stopped talking. And one day he just brought it up and I'm like, yo, when the last time you messed with? This was 2019. I'm like, yo, when the last time you messed with such and such? And the nigga was like 1999. I said, don't you realize that was 20 years ago? You still talking about that? You ain't had no other girls since then? I done seen like at least 6 or 7 Facebook relationships with her. Somebody that I wasn't even in contact with. somebody I don't even talk to on a daily, but it's like when somebody got their mind made up about you, it's kind of nothing you can do about it. And we just didn't talk. We just didn't talk for a very long time, and we was very, very close. You know what I'm saying? And that's how people be. And if you notice, in these days and times, if you question somebody, hold somebody accountable, or tell somebody how something that they did could be detrimental to how you look in your friendship, man, they'll be like, oh no, you can't talk to me like that. Because everybody's above reproach. Everybody's above us having dialogue. You understand what I'm saying? We are guilty of saying, yo, nah, you wrong. You can't do that. Some people, especially if you're dealing with a narcissistic man or woman, they're never wrong and they never could be held accountable. So if you say to them, yo, nah, I don't really like that, I ain't feeling that, you'll never hear from them again. They'll be like, oh, nigga had the nerve to tell me that I was wrong about such and such. Yo, you was wrong. Let's take a damn poll. Let's vote. You're wrong. You're wrong. And if your wrongdoing can affect me and my brand because I'm affiliated with you, then I'm glad you stopped talking to me. You know what I do? I Jay-Z you. I take all your videos down. I'm who? I have no idea who you're talking about. Who art thou speaketh of? For surely I thine not know who thy talking about. I don't know. You never existed to me. If you're going to do something to jeopardize what I built, family, anybody, oh no, hell no. Because listen, man, when you work hard at what you do and you got it from the mud, I'm talking about the mud, no rich parents, no celebrity friends funding you, no sponsors, none of that, and somebody can take that and fuck it all up and don't care? No. Verily I say unto you, for surely thou dost not know who we're talking about. My brain it just slips. It just eludes me at this point. For surely I not knowing who they speaketh of. I turn into Shakespeare on you. What are you talking about? Who? Oh no. I don't know who that is. Shout out to my man Rosie from Atlantic Terminals. One time he's like, I saw your ex. My ex? What ex? Oh, such and such. Nigga, how that's my ex? I was like 4 girls ago. See, that's the thing too, even with this ex thing. How you put that ex on me and that's like 4 girls ago? I saw your ex. Ex? Don't you know X means unknown? I don't even know who you talking about. Don't you hate when people do that shit? I saw your ex. My ex? Who? Nah, such and such. Like, nigga, that ain't my ex. That's like 4 girls ago. That's like my damn septuplet ex or something like that. My ex. Think about it. Your ex is the last female you was dealing with. Seriously. If it's like 4 girls ago, that ain't your ex. Get that shit out your head. Like you start counting like my ex. That's 5. Hell, you talking about I saw your ex. What the hell is my ex? You start not even knowing, like, yo, who's my ex? Like, I done forgot who the hell my ex is. Damn, you telling me something that I don't even know. Like, yo, who's my ex? My ex? Who you talking about? Like, well, that ain't my damn ex. You trying to tell me my ex is somebody when I was like 17? Ain't my ex. He'd be like, yo, no, I saw your ex. She was looking all right. Ex? DMX? Exhibit. RBX. X-rated. to make the woman excited. That's the type of ex you talking about? Because I don't know what ex you talking about. Seriously, I don't even know what ex you talking about. But yeah, it's just funny that in this time that we in, that, you know, people will really, really be like, yo, I don't know that nigga. And, you know, Jay-Z lawyer just like, he ain't never really rock with that nigga. Oh, get to the topic? All right, cool. So you just came in here and you think you're going to dictate my bottom line. So this is what happens to people like you and other people who think they could come in here and think you could talk crazy. Y'all don't get it by now? So this is the problem with you, right? Let me show you really quick. You are on YouTube. I don't know. You like Wale, get to the topic. I done spoke about the topic a long time ago. But look at you on here. You telling me to get to the topic. You've been on YouTube for how long? Since 2011, and you got 20,000 views. Please leave me alone. Go do something with your time. Go do something useful with your time. You need to get to a topic, because what your topic is and what you about ain't working for you, fam. I could dig up my nose for 15 minutes to get 20,000 views. This is a fact. You've been on here since 2011 and you telling me what to do. You got to reevaluate your life, and then you got the nerve to something promotion. What are you promoting? You ain't got shit. You need to promote, you need to go to a job fair or some shit like that. You need to promote a work fair or something like that. How dare you come in here and tell me to get to the topic? And I already addressed the topic. And you got the nerve to be a struggle rapper or struggle producer, struggle party promoter, just straight up struggling. If you was a woman, you have one braid. You would have no edges as if you was a female. You have a permanent tape up. And you telling me to get to the topic and you struggling. What the hell is wrong with you? I keep telling y'all, leave me alone. You come in here, play nice, because I'm going to be mean. I don't know how to be nice. I don't got to curse. I don't have to do none of that. You just better be right and exact when you talk about me, because I'm going to look. I'm going to check you out. You got the nerve to probably have no hairline, that white shit in the corner of your mouth, no edges if you was a female, and telling me, get to the topic, you putting snore signs and all that. All you had to do is just click out. I'm not for everybody, man. You don't see me in people DM. Now, like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, listen, if you don't want to be here, I do not force anybody to be here. I do not say, come here or else. I don't do none of that. I just talk shit. It be resonating with people, and that's that. But you don't listen, man. You don't gotta listen. You could do something else. You could go play with your silly putty. You could watch your fish swim around, wondering why that one is floating. You could play Rubik's Cubes. You could do whatever you want to do. I'm not forcing nobody. So don't tell me what to do. Seriously. John Legend, what he got, one of them ordinary people foreheads and shit like that. But anyway, right? So listen. So let me ask y'all something though. And this is something serious though. With Diddy, how should his celebrity peers handle him though? Like, nobody really said free that dude. Like, a few people say free him, but you don't think none of his celebrity friends should hold him down? No, you think everybody should just like distance themselves from him? What if he didn't do it? What if, listen, whoa. Let's get something straight. I'm not advocating, but I'm just saying, what if he didn't, if he's innocent? You don't think people are foul? You don't think nobody stood with that man, was just like, oh, hell no. You what? So is this kind of like a bad look for him because nobody's really standing with him? You see Stevie J be posting shit and cutting the comments off. You know when people cut the comments off, they don't want no smoke. That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody is saying free him. Nobody's standing with him. That means like he's guilty, right? It's like the dog that you know chew the damn sneakers. Like when you come in the house and be like, who chew my goddamn Reebok? You ever notice the other dogs go walking off? They not chilling with that dog. So you know who chewed the Reebok. So him being blamed for this, accused and charged, nobody's standing with him. You don't think that's a bad look where he's not like, because we need public advocates, we need public advocates. We need public advocates. We need petitions. We need the people behind you. The people, y'all are, us rather, is the voice of everything. But everybody just like, yo, that nigga did it. That fucked up, right? Even dogs won't stand with the other dog. I'm telling you. Like, who chewed my damn Reebok? You see that one dog, droopy eyes like this, them other dogs, just go walk off. Like, Rover did that shit. Think about that, right? Let me come in the crib. Who chewed my goddamn Reebok? Who chewed my Sean Kemp's? Right? Who chewed my Sean Kemp's? You already know the dog who did it because he guilty as hell. But if all the dogs was around, you would have to like ask, right? It's like remember when you was a kid, I got a cousin named Soup. Pure fuck up. To this day, right? When we was little, he would set shit on fire. Right? He would like set shit on fire, would like set remember when you was little, you had the mattresses with the springs in it, and your mattress get nappy and shit, right? Your mattress be having them little naps and lint balls and this shit. He lit the mattress on fire. You ain't want none of that. Who did it? Now, you're not going to directly say, this nigga did it, but you're going to be like, listen, man, y'all ain't never seen me with no lighter or no matches. Just really think about that. So you ain't got to say he did it. Like, who set that on fire? You ain't going to be like, no, we're going to form a united front, a cousin bond. Like, listen. I ain't trying to get my ass whooped with you. Stop. And this is what my cousin used to do, right? So we was young, right? My grandmother used to smoke more reds. If you had any family members that smoked more cigarettes, they had menthol and they had the red pack was maybe non-menthol. I don't fucking know. I never smoked, right? So the cigarettes were brown. They looked like little blunts, but they were little skinny cigarettes called more reds. She smoked more reds. Now, these are the days, we grew up poor. So all y'all people who had that stove that went and that shit lit, you was rich. My stove ain't go. My shit was like. Then you had to take a match and put it to it. So if you had a you was middle class. My shit. And don't put that match to that quick enough. Flame on. You singe your eyebrows, everything. You look like Charlie Villanueva. That's not funny because he got alopecia. But you know what I'm saying, Charlie Villanueva. But anyway, so look, right? So my grandmother used to be like, go light the cigarette, right? Go light the cigarette. Hold on. This how real this is. Let me show you something. Look. I'm not even going to tell the story. In real time, I'm gonna call one of my cousins. I'm gonna call my cousin Poe because we traumatized by my cousin and his stupidity. I'm gonna call Poe right live. Watch this. Hopefully answer the phone. Watch this.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm live on YouTube and I'm telling the audience, what kind of cigarettes did grandma smoke?
Say,
Huh?
say it again.
What kind of cigarettes did grandma smoke?
I think it's Pall Mall.
No, more red.
I thought it was Pall Mall.
No, it's the red pack. It was more red. But listen, right?
Was it Pall Mall the red pack?
No, yeah, but that was white people shit. Grandma the
Let me
nigga.
smoke that shit too, man.
Listen, no, but I'm telling them the story, right? What used to happen when she wanted us to light the cigarette? What happened? Tell them.
What happened when she went with that?
When she
Nigga
used to,
stand us up.
no, tell them the story because I'm telling them. I was going to tell them the story.
She used to tell us to go light a cigarette and bring it to her, and then the nigga Soup would be like, "Smoke some. You smoke some, and I smoke some." And then you smoke it like a dummy, and you be like, "Grandma."
Word, but how old was we though?
Smoking a cigarette? Oh, we was like 5.
All right, I'm gonna call you back. So my cousin Soup, she go send us to light the cigarette. We a bunch of like 4. I was younger, so I'm probably like 4. Soup probably like 5. Poe was like 4. And then she would send us to light the cigarette, and he would say, light it, and then let's smoke it. But you smoke it first, and then I'ma smoke some. I don't know why I kept listening to him. This is why I'm saying you guys stay away from certain people. I smoked the cigarette. No. Poe smoked the cigarette because I never smoked. Poe smoked the cigarette. And as soon as you puff the cigarette, Grandma, Tony's in here smoking your cigarette. And then he get his ass whipped, right? I should call him back. So while you got your ass whipped, you know after you got your ass whipped as a kid, you had to sit down. Well, no more playing for you. Your ass is just whooped. And you're on punishment too. See, back in the days, you used to get a punishment or an ass whooping, or you got both. But you smoked a cigarette? No, you got your ass whooped and a punishment. And then he would walk past the room while you was in there and do this stupid ass laugh. So when we were younger, he would do so much shit that you just didn't rock with him. And it's like, to this day, his own Tad is his brother. To this day, you just know he gonna do some derelict shit. So you stay away from him. And when you have a bad track record, if somebody say, yo, I had liquor in my crib, but I had a few dudes come and somebody drank on the liquor, and you say, who was there? And they be like, yo, it was Soup. Oh, there you go. So my thing is, if you know Diddy track record, that's why nobody's saying free that nigga? Is that why nobody's standing with him? I'm just asking. Yo, he had a lot of people signed to him. He changed a lot of people's life. Good, bad, and different. Just really think about it. He changed a lot of people's life. A lot of people wanted to be signed to him. A lot of people but you mean to tell me nobody's standing with him? Nobody is like, free that nigga? Nobody? Like, it's nobody advocating for him? Oh, you know who it is? The chick from Dirty Money. Kalina chick. She was saying Dawn was a liar, and she said Cassie was a custody. I guess that count, right? They was in a group together. But Jay-Z don't surprise me, though. Jay-Z don't surprise me. What? All right, and this is another question that I want to ask, and I want you to answer not in the chat per se, but on the comments. What accusations is too much for you? Like, if you know, what is it that you could be that somebody could be blamed for, and you'd be like, oh hell no. Like, cause you got people who committed all types of atrocities. You got people who's been accused of vehicular unaliving. You got people who's been accused. I mean, again, and IB, that's accusations of evidence. It's at the same time, right now, it's just accusations because we don't know what evidence they have. This is what I'm saying. So that's the point I'm making, and I'm glad that you asked that. Accusations or evidence. Obviously, there must be evidence that's so strong that people know that it's true, because why wouldn't you stand with somebody if it's just an accusation? You must know for a fact that it's true, and when it come out, you trying to steer clear now. See, or for accusation, if you are accused of something, why is it that we will just abandon somebody? We'll just abandon them. Oh, you what? Oh, nah, hell no. I don't steal, so, I think about how people be like, it's bad for my brand and all that shit. Like, oh no, I can't be, associated with that. Like, we don't even get convicted. We could just get accused. And that's why I hate like doubt sometimes, because even when you get vindicated or you get exonerated from something, people still be like, yeah, you got away with that shit, but I don't know. You still will have people that will look at you like you still could be a scumbag. You could just get completely exonerated, and people will still be like, nah, you never know. Like, yo, nigga beat it. He got it. He good. Nah, I still ain't fucking with him. Why we do that? You understand what I'm saying? That to me, that's bugged out to me. And then again, you gonna have people. Let's see. So this is what and the Mac Mizzle show. Shout out to you. You said Jay-Z ain't friends with Diddy. They just colleagues. Big difference. Okay, let's say that's the truth. Let's say that's the truth. Many of y'all are on social media as well as I am, right? We have main sites. The main sites is what? Facebook is for statuses and talking. Twitter, also known as X, or X, formerly known as Twitter, is talking. Then we have Instagram, which is talking in the comments, but is mainly pictures, memes, and reels, right? What I don't understand is that when Diddy was first accused, why was so many people associating Jay-Z with him? So if the consensus now is they're just colleagues, they're not friends, I don't blame them, why was so many of y'all saying Jay-Z was next? But that's why I'm one of the only ones that was saying next based off what? So many people were saying he's next, he's this, he's that. Now they were just friends. Why were y'all associating him with Diddy in the first place? Why were y'all doing that? Y'all were doing that. Do I gotta go to them old videos and pull up them comments? Y'all was saying, oh, he's next, he's dirty, he's this, he's that. And then now the thing is, oh, they wasn't really friends. Who said they was in the first place? Oh, they do this at the brunch. Y'all was prosecuting him. And then now that is looking like, because even when he got accused last week, y'all was like, oh, he going down. Oh, he's cooked. It's over. Say how y'all do. Say how y'all do. That's kind of messed up. That's kind of messed up. I don't want to blame us for that. I don't want to talk about us, but I think only really we be doing that shit to each other. Seriously. Plus we be hearing all types of stuff about other people, and you don't see they people taking them down. They people be all supporting them and shit like that and making petitions and all that. But y'all be like, Jay-Z is next. He did this. And y'all pull out these receipts and y'all start regurgitating shit. And y'all was listening to that crazy ass broad. And then now that she's recanting and now that she is retracting a lot of stuff, now it don't really look so solid no more. See how y'all do? Anybody crazy could say anything and y'all believe it. That's kind of foul with no evidence. Somebody could lie and say, I saw such and such, and y'all be like, well, such and such said, and I'd be like, you know, my grandmother used to say, they mouth ain't no prayer book. And then we were taught when we was younger, don't believe everything you hear, right? We were taught when we was younger, if somebody tell you to jump off a bridge, you gonna do it? We were taught all these things when we were young, and then all that shit we was taught just goes out the window when it's somebody that we think we should be hating. We think we should be hating, and they're next. And then what you say, Tara, Doggie, you know the saying, you are who you hang with, even if you're not. Again, but see, this is the issue with, right? This is the issue. You can have 4 women who are promiscuous and have one that's with them that's not. But the perception is it's 5 promiscuous women. One of them might be a square. But we judge so much based off of the company people keep. We judge so much off of who people are around, and we got them slogans. Look, Google user, birds of a feather. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. Yo, some people are just different sometimes, though, because I pretty much know a bunch of scumbags. I'm just being real. Most of the people that I grew up with are pieces of shit. I'm from Brooklyn. Most niggas I know are pieces of shit. But I never wanted to be like that. And I worked my ass off not to be included with that demographic of people, even if I hang with them, because sometimes you got to walk amongst your people. I'm no better than nobody that I grew up with. I just chose a different path in life when it was time to go here or there. Thank you, Anthony Greenwood, for becoming a member. When it was time to go here or there, I went there. But at the same time, I'm going to defend mine, though. If you say said individual is doing this and doing that, if I don't know them for doing that, I'm going to be like, nah, my cuz, he might drink up all your liquor, but he ain't going to go in your bedroom and take your watch. I don't know them to be like that. You know what I'm saying? And I just find like now all you got to do is get accused and people be like, yeah, he did it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see people like 50, like he campaigning against everybody, is the Super Bowl canceled, doing a Diddy documentary, why he was one of the ones that was like, why Jay so quiet? A lot of people was doing that shit. And again, like when somebody's accused of something so foul, how do you just put that on somebody else? How are you supposed to be like, well, why you not saying nothing? Nigga, because I don't know nothing about that. You know, it's like somebody unaliving somebody and you know them for being with them. Is it a thing of, oh, they unalive somebody, you with them all the time, so you know about it? What if you wasn't with them when something happened? And at the same time, they are accused. But in the court of public opinion, all you got to do is be accused. And I could show you my timeline. Look at your timeline. We be crucifying each other off of accusation, not even the truth. Just think about it. People last week was like, oh, 13-year-old girl, oh no, he deserved to be, we be like, he deserved to be under the jail. Nigga be innocent. Then they be like, oh nah, they was just colleagues. But a few months ago, y'all was saying where Jay-Z at. Why he so quiet? Why he not talking in the Diddy thing? He was in the parties too. They said they had him on tapes. And when the accuser said he was there, Diddy was there, and an unknown woman, people trying to sit here saying, it's probably J. Look, y'all done threw J-Lo under the bus. Y'all done threw Beyonce under the bus. Mary J. Blige. All types of people y'all threw under the bus and put their name in some shit that you can't get your name out of once your name is put in that. Just really think about that. Your name can't get put in it. Yeah, the real Mikey B, but you got to understand, Jay didn't say that, but your lawyer, you know your lawyer speak for you because your lawyer not going to go say nothing unless you spoke to your lawyer. And if that's the real Mikey B, you know your lawyer speak for you. Your lawyer not going to go out there and say something unless y'all discuss that. You know what I'm saying? Rather your lawyer, if you got a good lawyer, he not going to go out there and say something unless he going to go and say, look, I got to find a way to disassociate yourself from, but he not going to go out there and say something that you didn't say because that could jam you up too. You know what I'm saying? So your lawyer going to say, yo, I'm going out there and I'm going to let it be known that y'all wasn't real, you know, y'all ain't comrades like that. Like we got to find a way to disassociate you from him. Yeah, you right. Because you're not going to talk because we don't speak legalese and we don't know the law. So if we go talk before a judge or do a press conference, we gonna jam ourselves off. That's why people say, talk to my lawyer. My lawyer prepares the statements. You know what I'm saying? The lawyer does a lot of this stuff because you got to let the lawyer talk. But you, the lawyer, going to talk for you, which we all should do. Let the lawyer talk because they understand the legal terms, terminology, and what to say in situations, even if they try to jam the lawyer up. That's why it was hard to get people like Bill Clinton, because Bill Clinton was a lawyer. He said, remember when he got caught with Monica Lewinsky, he said he didn't have relations with that woman. And per definition, he didn't. She had relations with him. He just got neck. He could have been like, yo, I sat back. I didn't do it. She did it to me. So he knew what to say in that situation. Remember, he was like, I did not have relations with that woman. He didn't. He could be like, yo, technically, she had relations with me. I didn't do it to her. She committed an act on me. See? Because he knew what to say that wouldn't be an impeachable offense. Because he's a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? As is most politicians. That's why with the Kamala Harris thing, we was tripping how she's so, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, because she's so-called a lawyer and a DA. Them lawyers know how to talk. That's why Trump he doesn't come from any political background or any legal background. That's why he just say what's on his mind. That's why he be getting it twisted. Yeah, he be like, I didn't inhale. I smoked, but I didn't inhale. He just knows what to say because he's a damn lawyer. So he's like, you trying to jam a lawyer up? Nah. You know what I'm saying? And they know how to ask questions as well as answer questions. But I just find it weird that nobody is standing with him. So when people move away from somebody, it kind of makes them look guilty. Because if that's your homie, you got to ride for your homie, good, bad, and different. You know what I'm saying? You support just me. Depending on what you accused of, but then remember, it's accusation. So again, unless I see my homie doing something ill-advised, they just getting accused. I gotta rock with you. They said you what? Nah. Because that's like saying, yo, they say he unalive somebody. You just gonna start rocking with them? You just gonna move away from them. I ain't messing with you no more. They said you did this. And then, like I said to y'all the other night on the other show, yo, people be lying. Now imagine, like I said, what happened to Chingy, Emmett Till. I brought all this up on the show. If you didn't see the other night show, please watch it. Emmett Till, Chingy. Even the Duke, the woman that blamed the Duke lacrosse player said she was lying. Just really think about that. You say, yo, she just like, yo, I was lying. I hope they could forgive me. How you blame somebody for stupid shit like that? Some crazy, and then say I was lying. I hope they forgive me. Huh? Look that up. The woman who blamed the Duke lacrosse players said she was lying, and I hope they can forgive me. Huh? How could I forgive you for ruining my life? The Emmett Till situation is something to compare because the woman lied on him too, and he lost his life. That's how I made the correlation. People can lie and look at the end result. You know what I'm saying? Look at the end result of a lie. That's the only correlation. People can lie and then be like, oh no, I was just playing. I never believed. I remember being a little kid. Can I tell y'all something? I never believed Tawana Brawley. I don't know if y'all are old enough to remember or y'all from New York City. I never believed Tawana Brawley. Just me personally. I just thought the story was cap. Seriously, I thought the story was cap with Tawana Brawley back then. And then when I seen Al Sharpton advocating, I was like, I never trusted Al Sharpton. How could you trust a nigga with a perm? That's a reverend. Let's really think about that. I never believed Tawana Brawley. I never believed that. Look up Tawana Brawley. I never believed. I was little. I just didn't believe Tawana Brawley. And then when Al Sharpton was in, anything Al Sharpton was ever in, I was like, this nigga's cap. Nigga got a perm. Don't know how to fucking act. Big Kentucky Fried Chicken eating motherfucker. I ain't never. And then, you know, it's justified in the end. See, sometimes, let me tell you something, y'all. Sometimes things don't automatically resonate with you, right? Sometimes you have to sleep on it. You have to give it time. Some people, like myself, just has that discernment off the muscle. It's off the muscle. Everybody don't have that. It is a gift. It's a curse as well. But see, me, I just never believed Al Sharpton. I don't know. Anything he would say, I just never believed him. And then later on down the line, and I seen this nigga pose in the mirror, and that nigga was like this big, look like the Crypt Keeper, and you get your top row of teeth done, and your bottom row look like a jack-o'-lantern, and you just said, fuck that bottom. Because if you don't get the top done, you might as well get the bottom done or don't get nothing done. When you get your top teeth done, and your bottom row look like sideways piano keys, I'm confused. Which was like, yeah, I need my teeth done. But fuck the bottoms, though. Like, what is that all about? Like, if I got my jibs fixed, I'm getting all 32 fixed. I ain't gonna be like, I need my top done, but the bottom, you know, that's gonna be what it's gonna be. So when I see this nigga like this nigga look like his top row of teeth look like a mouth guard or something like that, like a boxer's thing, and his bottom row is just like yellow and shit, and brown and yellow and Crayola boxy. Hey, what the hell is going on? let me get my top done, but the bottom, we gonna cross that bridge when we come to it. So I never understood that. Like, this nigga's disloyal to his own mouth. That nigga don't care about his jibs. He just like, you know, a nigga, his bottom, he just, like, fuck yeah, you gonna see these top. These chops is, he start sucking in his bottom lip and shit. So that's why I was just like, and that nigga was at them parties too, though. See, this is what I'm saying. I knew my discernment always went off with this dude. This nigga was at the parties too. And then you remember that parade he was walking? He started dancing and shit. And the nigga looked like if yo, you know, a nigga looked like this, right? But then he looked like if he turned sideways, that nigga was like this and shit. Like, this was that nigga when he turned sideways. Like, you see a nigga from the front, you know, he's not fat or nothing like that, but we turned sideways. When that nigga turned sideways, I was like, yo, hold on, man. Fuck is that nigga at? He just looked like one of them niggas you be like, he just blow away and shit. New York weather too cold. He can't never go to Chicago, the Windy City. He just look like he just get the weather. Oh no, I just reminded the damn service for my car. It was $1,000. Goodness gracious. But that nigga look, you ever seen Al Sharpton sideways? That nigga look just like this. That nigga just like, watch, look at all that shit again. That nigga just like this. That's how he look. There's nothing to that nigga. I just always was like, this nigga. You ever see him somewhere, you be like, this nigga. I don't believe shit, that nigga. This nigga Al Sharpton. You get on there, and it's like a nigga reverend, but never at church. This nigga always like on MSNBC, like, and then he try to, and Lazarus, you know, try to quote. How long that nigga been around, too, like, respectfully, man? How long that nigga been around? That nigga been around for everything. That nigga was on Geraldo. Remember when he was in the chair, he fell out the chair and shit? When Roy Ennis choked that Klan member and shit? That nigga fell out the chair. And y'all gotta start looking shit up, man. This nigga been in the center of everything and shit. I didn't never fuck with Al Sharpton, but he was at the parties though. Not saying he was at the party, but he was at a party. So what are we to do? And he told on somebody before too, but that's, you know, that ain't my politic. But he told. But I just want to ask y'all though, like, when do you? He said mispronounce the shit. They'll be like, and Lazarus, you know, it's like Lazarus and shit, but like, and Lazarus done. I'm coming in the tide of, you know, because they turn into like Oswald Bates and shit. You know, they get them bullhorns and shit. And Lazarus, I'm coming in the tide of my people, and I'm just here to resaturate, you know, and make sure that the fumigation of the serendipity of my people and Lazarus, I'm coming on here and somehow I'm not going to spleen nobody. Nobody going to spleen me neither. As I come in the spirit of Lazarus. Like, fuck is this nigga talking about? And you notice anytime they talk loud, people like, go ahead, Reverend Al is going in. Be like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? You're not going to spleen nobody. And I come under the function of, there is no way on the plane of the mental stability that they're ever gonna sit down and not march on the bus. I walked with King and Jesse, and we was together, and we went in them restaurants, and we ordered beans and franks, and we had gravy, and we ate French fries. You'd be like, this nigga got old timers disease. Nigga, Reverend Al was going in. You saw him on MSNBC? Like, the fuck was he talking about? And I'm not gonna pay a lot for this muffler. I'm telling you. Like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? This nigga's a reverend. Imagine this nigga in front of the church talking to the congregation and shit. Sister Teresa, you know damn well them titties too big. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna pass this pot around 2-3 more times, cause I needs me a new Corvette. There's no way that I'm gonna come to this church every Sunday and I ain't got no Corvette. So Sister Teresa, if you could, bounce them titties around here and collect that money. That's where Tamika Rallery get that shit from. That's where she get that shit from. You know, anytime you see them activists and they be like, we need to. We be doing that shit. So we don't need to. Anytime you read a status and they be like, stop letting people. Who the fuck made you a motivational speaker? Shut up. Then they're like, I'm gonna pass that plate around one more time because I don't know. It looks like $64. Y'all some cheap motherfuckers in here. Oh no, I could curse. Shit. I got a good relationship with the Lord. He freed me. I don't trust none of them niggas. Yeah, this nigga go. Go to this nigga church, I done lost like $63 in this motherfucker. You ever been to church and ain't passed that pot around? You be like, again? So this how you beat that, right? This how you beat that. First time that shit go around, get them like $2. Or get you like a change for a 10 or something like that. Get you like 10 singles. You gotta treat that shit like a strip club a little bit. No, for real. Like, they pass that shit around, you just throw 2 in there every time. You might leave with $2. You might get up to like $8. You know, they're gonna pass it around like 3-4 times. Every time they pass that shit around, get them a deuce. Well, you put that 10 in there, that shit gonna come back around. You're gonna be up to $20, $30, $40. Just put that deuce in there. Straight up, just put that deuce in there. You know, because because sometimes they had like the baskets. Shit, I done been in shit where this nigga had the basket on like a long ass pole. You never seen that shit? It was like, you know how them motherfuckers be having them pizza ovens and shit? The nigga had some shit like that. Like, he built this shit. This shit was like a row or something. Like, there was like a row with a basket tied on that shit. And the nigga just put that shit in my face. I was like, nigga, I'm hungry. Thought y'all was in here to give out some crackers and some grape juice or something. Like, I'm hungry. What the fuck? What? See, I was little, I ain't know no better. I was little, I ain't know no better. And I was trying to find myself and what I was all about and all that shit. So I ended up fucking going to like, I went to a Catholic church. It's very different. So I ain't know no better. I didn't know that. So I went to a Catholic church. I remember them putting that shit in my face. I'm like, this nigga giving me money? I'm hungry. Literally, because, you know, I didn't know no better. And I went by myself. I didn't even tell nobody where I was going, right? So I didn't really know any better. I went by myself. So I thought that, you know, you go there. Because, you know, when we little, you see they be having church food. You ain't know they selling plates and shit. You didn't know that it was a cake sale. They selling plates. You thought you was going to get some shit. So I'm fucking hungry. I'm like, yo, I ain't eat shit. I'm going to this first service. They put this food out. I'm going to be greasing up in this mouth. They put that shit in my face. I'm like, oh shit. Then I started feeling left out. That's why I stopped going. I seen people going to they had quarters and they was lighting these candles and shit. I started looking around and shit. I'm like, yo, I'm starting to get a little scared in here and shit. And then, if you ever go to a Catholic church, you see Catholic priests and shit, that shit don't really hit the same. I went like 3-4 times. And I was like, nah, this shit different. And I'm fucked up. So I like shit like The Exorcist and shit like that. And I'm in there, in my mind, in my sick ass mind, I'm sitting in there and I'm going, I'm like, in the mission, I'm out. I ain't gonna just get up and walk out and shit. Cause you know when you like in church or assembly and shit, you can't get up and move because everybody like, well, everybody look at you and shit. You be like, damn, hope I don't trip. I hope I don't got sweaty pits. You start thinking about everything and shit, right? But you was in there and that shit, I'm telling you, that shit hit different. Now you could go in a AME church and shit like that. They're gonna be in there with tambourines and shit. Go to them Catholic churches. That shit hit different. You, the fuck? You start just thinking, you're like, yo, hold up. And then what fucked me up, right? That's what fucked me up. I'm like, yo, how many times we gotta stand up? How many times we gotta stand up? Because I ain't come here to be now stand and then kneel and now stand. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck the nigga keep, what are you doing? We sitting on these hard ass benches. And I'm telling you, I was like 12. I had no clue what was going on, but I just thought that, I didn't know no better. I ain't tell nobody I was going or nothing like that. And I remember my friend was like, where you coming from? I'm like, I went to church. He was like, what church you went to? It's like, yo, why you don't go to St. Paul's and all that? I'm like, man, I'm kind of through with all of this. Like, it was experience. It was what it was. But see, again, they not there to entertain you. And then I thought I was going to get some crackers and like some grape juice, right? So I was fucking fiending. Like, yo, when they pouring their hand out them Ritz and shit. And then, me not knowing, they got online and they started giving out the crackers and the Ritz. So I'm like, oh, shit. Get some of this juice, get some of these crack. And they was like, when did you take your communion? I was like, what's that? You've never been baptized? I'm like, I don't know. Let me. So look, this is fucked up. It's fucked up. So, me, I go home and ask my father. My father wasn't right. Rest in peace to him. So I'm like, I've been baptized before. This nigga gonna say, yeah. When? You know what I'm saying? But you a kid. You ain't trying to. Yeah, nah, you been, my pops used to just straight up cap. Yeah, you been baptized. I'm like, when? You ain't got no record. I ain't ever seen no book. Who my godmother and godfather? Like, so it was just foul because I never been baptized. So I'm like, I can't even go there no more. They ain't giving me no crackers. My pops is like, yeah. You ever had a lying ass parent? Like, I've been baptized before? Yeah. Like, you gonna go to, my father said I've been baptized. Like, your father smoked crack, so shut up. It's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, but yeah, man, I went there. I was like, I ain't coming back here no more. I was so inquisitive when I was younger. JW used to knock on my door. He'd be like, come in. No Ritz for you. No grape juice, no Ritz, none of that shit. You gonna sit right there, and when that pot come around, you gonna look in that pot and wish nobody was looking and take $2 out of there. Yeah, my pops tried, man. Now, what's funny? I think that's like, I think I forgave my pops when I got older. When I was younger, I just couldn't do it. But when I got older, when I realized how, this is a sidebar. This is a conversation that needs to be had though. When you think about the warfare that was waged on our families, our communities, where we lived, our neighborhoods, many of our elders got caught up in that. And they didn't really know any better. Just like now, when you look at how a lot of these young guys are caught up in stuff, and 20 years from now, they really don't know the effect of what they're doing now, right? You could kind of see it, because even back then, you know, people were ODing, people were being custodies and all that. And, you know, people still was getting high. And it's the same thing now. We see it play out. We see it and years from now, because think about this, right? A lot of people that we look at have children. They're ODing, they going through stuff. They have children as well. But not to defend them, and this is a complete sidebar, I'm off that topic, a complete sidebar, but not to defend them. But you have to be strong not to be a custody, because it's marketed and promoted to you, right? And you're almost looked at funny if you're not a custody, right? If you like, look at me, I'm like, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I don't eat shellfish. So I'm like one motherfucker. You know, I don't eat crabs, seafood, lobster, none of that stuff, and I don't drink, I don't smoke hookah, I don't do sick. So I'm different. I don't really fit in with the masses, but the masses have some type of vice, right? But they have children too. And then 20, 25 years from now, their children is going to look and say, damn, why nobody stopped my mother or my father? But they don't really realize how that shit has been marketed and promoted to them, right? And it's almost cool to be like that now. But the children is not going to get it because their mother or father is either strung out, gone, or they deteriorated. But just think about it. If you had a parent, an uncle, grandmother, aunt that suffered from substance abuse, some of that shit really wasn't their fault, because that shit must have been tough. Because look at the effects what we see now that they look at as minor, and it's they look at it like everybody's doing it, but everybody was doing that then too, and then some people got strung out. You get what I'm saying? And you know, being clean these days, niggas be looking at you like, fuck you do for fun. You know, because we all really do have a vice. So sometimes, even in my judgment, sometimes I have to say, well, we all do have a vice. It just so happens that that vice might be addictive. So you got to find vices that are something that could be productive opposed to destructive. You know, you got to find something that you could be productive, or you're just going to be. There's nothing you can do about it. Whether you know you hypersexual, whether you know even working out too much is not good enough. You know, it's a lot of shit, and we all get caught up. We all get caught up in something, and the children suffer. And as being a child of somebody who suffered from substance abuse, what I saw, maybe I shouldn't have seen, but seeing it also saved me though. Because who knows where I would have been or what I would have been to had I not saw the effects of it. So if you see it and you do it too, you could possibly be a damn fool. But if you saw what it does and how it affects families and people, and you duck it and you dodge it, that's commendable. Because sometimes, again, what we say, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Watch the tree from the fruit it bears. We got all these little cliche things. So again, I don't, I fuck with people, and I say stuff, but that's why I didn't do some of the things, because what I saw, and sometimes people like clowning me because, I give my testimony, but you wouldn't know that if I didn't tell you, right? And I have one guy on Twitter who, the funny thing about social media is that me being a guy who's not afraid of nobody physically, I don't know, I'm just not bred like that. I be having to endure a lot of shit because people like talking to me crazy sometimes. And I've never, I'm not even trying to be funny with y'all. I've never had nobody stand in my face and talk to me a certain way. I'm just being real with you. So to be on the internet and, you this and you that, sometimes you just gotta laugh because it's like, what is it all about? But anybody who had a parent, an uncle, auntie, grandma, grandpa who got caught up with that disease, that shit was real, man. That shit was real. And it was tough for a lot of people. Looking back, it was tough. And the economy was different. The way of living was different. You had some people who was coming from war. My father was a Vietnam veteran. I got his flag over there, as a matter of fact. They gave me his flag. And it was tough. And I think because how we ended up, or how we thought we was going to end up, we were angry at some of our uncles, aunts, grandmothers, parents, our still living, some people ancestors, right? We were angry. And it took a lot for me not to be angry at it, because although I seen and experienced so much bullshit, that shit made me strong as hell. But I had to be weak before I was strong. And before I go, I want to explain that to you. I had to be weak before I was strong. And when I say I had to be weak before I was strong, first and foremost, the weakness was the behaviors due to trauma and due to what I experienced as a child. I never was touched. I never was beat. It was all psychological. So one day you have an epiphany and you have all this trauma and all this repressed anger and all this shit, and then you become weak because one of the main things you want to do is afflict what you're feeling on other people. Or no, you think nobody understands you. That's weakness, and it's a sickness. So in the time of weakness, I had to become strong, because in weakness, you realize that you're weak. And your ways, actions, behaviors, and deeds is due to weakness. And then when you're an empathetic person like me and you know right from wrong, there comes the battle within. And you have a battle with yourself. You got this on your shoulder telling you everybody can eat a dick. And then you got this on your shoulder telling you, but what about children? So if you feel like everybody can eat a dick, you mean the children? And then you start getting weak. And really it's just the left side and the right side of your brain talking to you, right? And then what happens is, in the time of weakness, you realize you gotta tighten up. You gotta get stronger. And then you get strong. And then you become sharp. Because now you take the lessons instead of the stressings, and you take the lessons and mix them with the blessings and realize, damn, look where I come from. Look what I've been through. Damn, I'm still here. I made something of myself. Wow. I turned out all right. That's why I don't ever feel sorry for myself. No matter what I go through, I'll be like, yo, I got to figure it out. And, some people try to always make me feel negative about myself or try to tell me what I'm not or you're not this or that shit don't bother me because I'm not where I came from. I ain't that. So as long as I ain't that, do not know my struggle. You could try to tell me what I'm not. Oh, he ain't this, he ain't that. Because, people quick to tell you what you're not. You're not this, you're not that. That's fine. I know I ain't that. I know where I come from. I know I'm far removed from that. So as long as I ain't that, hey, I'll take this. If you sitting there telling me what I have is nothing, I'll take this nothing. I'm gonna take this. This nothing is okay by me. Cause I know what it's like to have nothing. I know what it's like to have nothing. So that's why when people say shit, I be like, nigga don't even know where I come from. Nigga don't even know my struggle. But then when I see certain people say certain things, and I'm not talking about music, I'm talking about personally. When people think they got to be personal, right? What I laugh about is I always see the hurt and pain in them. I see the pain in them, and I be like, that's why they saying that, because they still don't know how to get out their way. They still think that their pain and their hurt, they got to put on me, and it's going to make them feel better. So a lot of times when I say I don't care, it's not that I don't care, it's that I can't care about that. I can't care. And even if you say you don't care, saying you don't care over and over is something that you got to hypnotize yourself with so you don't care. You have to remind yourself, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Because you'll get caught up. You'll get caught up in emotions. You'll get caught up in being spiteful, vengeful, and wanting revenge on somebody who's already defeated by life. Just really think about it. Some people who discuss other people sometimes all day, and I'm not talking about for content purposes or educational purposes or something. Some people who campaign against said person, every time they open their mouth, you start looking at them and you be like, damn, this nigga really suffering. See, they know how to put a nice outfit on a stink body. Just because you see somebody on camera and they look clean, that don't mean they smell clean. Because there's many things you cannot detect through this camera. You cannot detect smell. You can't detect how somebody's mouth look. Most of the time they got their hat on. And when you're seeing people with disgusting gold teeth in their mouth, disgusting, they got titties, and they just look bad, you realize you start being empathetic and be like, I know why you talking shit about me, because look at you. Shit. I know when you was a baby, nobody picked you up. I know for real. I ain't even trying to be funny. I know when you was a baby, you was overlooked. I know when you was a baby, they bought all the kids ice cream and didn't get you none because you was an ugly ass baby. I understand what you might be going through. But me, on the other hand, I was a loved baby. I was a loved young man. It's just that the shit that I seen in my household affected me. But outside my household, everybody loved me. So sometimes people be wanting to, and again, I got some bozo who keep coming on my channel telling me what niggas is saying. This person said this. So what? I'm happy. I'm happy. You can't take me off my cloud. If I want to be on my cloud and you want to say your cloud ain't this, it's my cloud. It's my cloud. I'm on a cloud. I do what I want. I go what I want. I say what I want. I live in a nice place. I drive a beautiful vehicle. I'm admired by a lot. What about you thinks you can make me not look at me and know that I ain't who the fuck I am? because I ain't there. But you want to mentally make me think I'm there. Where my shit at? So I'm saying, like, I'm saying all that to say, yo, if you a miserable bastard, be that. I ain't the cause of that. I ain't put you on child support. I ain't cut your lights out. I didn't put you out. I didn't say you can't get none of this milk. I didn't say, yo, all the oodles and noodles is mine. You know, people are miserable. And people think that they know what I care about. So they want to say, here's YouTube. Nigga, I don't even be on here every day. Seriously, I could be on here slutting shit out. Y'all know all the footage. Like, I could be, his YouTube is this or it ain't that. Says the nigga who behind me, though. At least be better than me if you gonna talk shit. I seen, you know, people go out their way to gain my attention. Why am I that important? If I ain't shit, leave me alone. That's all I say. Yo, if I ain't this, if I ain't that, then just leave me alone. It's fine. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be all right. I'm going to eat my popcorn, eat 62 Cheez-Its. I'm going to be fine. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm like, yo, niggas teeth falling out. Niggas don't have no hair. You listen, man, you know I got my hairline. Like, you know, nigga, I ain't. You trying to take me off my cloud for. That means I got to come off my cloud and play with mortal people. I don't want to do that. I got my own people. If you're not one of my people, that's fine. It's okay. Cry yourself to sleep. It's 11:11. How you pronounce your name? Latavia J? Because when I see that A then E, I say A. Is it Latavia J or am I stupid? You know, I don't mean like stupid literally, but you know. Latavia J, what you do? You sing? You know how to sing? Let's look at her channel. This is all support. She look like she sing. If you can't sing, don't get mad at me. We'll be looking at your channel. We don't know if you can sing. I'm about to say, Latavia, 5-day bake. Oh, it said water clean. I'm about to say, damn, you got me showing your channel and you on here trying to show people how to cook crack? All I saw was baking soda and water. I'm like, damn girl on here cooking crack. I'm talking about my father was a custody and you on there goddamn showing us how to cook crack. That's foul. All I saw was baking soda and water. My bad. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, she on here cooking crack. Like, what the hell is going on? But yo, if you sing, if you got a talent to sing, I didn't listen to it. Don't be singing that Mary J. Blige too. All y'all black women want to sing Mary J. Blige. But if you know how to sing, you need to make more videos. Oh, those are shorts. That's right. Those will be shorts. Yo, if you sing more. Sing. Make a lot of videos. Do a video every day. She says, my channel is a lighthearted place to come and escape from the complexities of this chaotic world. We live, we laugh, we love over here. I should have said that. I need to have something like some elevator music and shit. when I read that. But yo, good luck to you and all that you do. But if you got a talent, don't hide it. Now, unless you ain't really talented, you one of them shower singers and shit, you know. You one of them
In my mind.
All is gone. All is bright. Silent night.
Well, unless you one of them. You know what I'm saying? Unless you one of them and shit. You was singing in the shower. But all right, y'all. Let me get up out of here till later on. Watch the videos that I put out earlier. I'm Doggie Diamonds. Y'all know what I do over here. A little bit of crazy, a little bit of comedy, a little bit of correction, and a little bit of fun, and a little bit of information. Try to do everything. Word.
In my mind.
In my mind.
All right, y'all, man. Until next time, I'm out of here, man. Until next time. I'll see y'all later on, man. I gotta put some stuff in the dryer. I gotta wash clothes like every 3 days. The gym clothes be stinking. You can't leave no gym clothes around. Smell like who did it and ran. So until next time, man, I appreciate y'all. Peace.